Tech sales is one of the only jobs that you can, there's so many birds around. One of the only jobs that you can get where you can have no degree, no certificate, no previous experience in the industry. Can you guys hear that? I'm not going to stop the video. One of the only jobs you can get without a degree, a certificate, or previous experience and land a remote job that pays like minimum 80K. I wish that I had known this years before I decided to do my little career change. Okay. For context, I worked in healthcare before I switched to tech sales. Now I'm an SDR, which means sales development rep. And essentially, my job is to be on my computer all day, on LinkedIn, on emails, and calling people, telling them about our product, telling them about our software. Largely, if you're in tech, you're probably selling software. Feels like I'm in Jurassic Park. So, what I want you to know is that if you are somebody who is looking for a remote job, if you are somebody who is tired of going into whatever office you're going to, if you're somebody who's like, hey, I'm making 40, 50, 60K and I need to make more money for my kids, I need to make more money to pay off my student debt, I need to make more money to catch up with these bills, I need to whatever. Tech sales is a viable option as long as you're willing to do the job. And here's the thing. Admittedly, the reason more people don't get into it is because the job itself can suck. It can suck. But think about the benefits. I've been doing this job for coming up on 2 years now. In May, it'll be 2 years. And I work remote, like 100% remote. I could work where I live currently in Virginia. I've gone back home to California to care for my grandmother, to spend time with my parents and my friends. I really hope the microphone is picking up these birds. They are having the time of their lives right now. And I'm currently actually, I'm going to show y'all. I'm currently in Costa Rica, and I've been able to work from here as well. Like, that's what I've been doing. I've been here since Sunday. Today is Friday. Yeah. And I can work from here too. Been getting on all my work meetings, been still doing my calls, been still doing my emails, been still reaching out on LinkedIn. And those are some of the benefits that I have in addition to being paid more than what I was paid before. Excuse me. So, again, if you're somebody who's looking for something different, I want you to open your mind. Okay, open your mind a little bit and think of the possibilities. Think of what your life could look like if you took the leap, if you put some of your feelings aside about cold calling. Cold calling, it can suck, but it can also be very fun once you get used to it. And the good thing about this career is that it makes it so much easier to move into other parts of a business because sales can be really foundational. Like, you build really foundational skills that can be used in other parts of the business. So for instance, if you're somebody who went to school for marketing but for whatever reason you can't get a marketing job, if you go into sales and you kill it in sales and a position opens up on the marketing side, well, if you have your marketing degree and that's something you want to go into, it's so easy to talk to someone at your current company. Good morning. At your current company and say, hey, I've already got this degree. I'm already killing it. I'm okay. Hey, good morning. Cringy, right? um and you can talk to somebody. What am I trying to say? You can talk to somebody in the marketing department and say, hey, I'm already working at the company. I already know the product. I already know who our customer is. I already know what they're interested in. Let me join the team. And that's a conversation that you can have with the marketing manager, the director of marketing, whatever the title is, right? If you are somebody who wants to go into product management, you can say, hey, I hear XYZ from prospective customers all the time. I hear from people who want to buy our product. I would buy the product if it had this, and this additional feature. Well, now you can take that to the product team and say, hey, this is what I'm hearing. You start collaborating with them. And then when a position opens up, it's a whole lot easier for them to say, you know what? This person already knows the product. They're already in the mindset of how do we improve the product and make it better for our customers. This is someone that we can train to be a product manager. It's the same with project management. You already have all the skills of like, hey, I'm juggling all of these different tasks. I want to learn project management. You start building relationships with people on the project management team. Well, now look, your top pick. Now you're an internal hire versus an external hire, which takes a whole lot more work. It costs a whole lot more money. It's a more difficult process rather than, you know, when you're going internally. Hello again. um yeah, so I say all that to say, consider tech sales. You can look into tech sales. I personally have a few videos on how to break into tech, what the job includes, all of the things. If you have questions about it, feel free to ask me in the comment section. There's been a few people that have asked me specific questions about like career stuff in terms of LinkedIn, in terms of reaching out to hiring managers, in terms of trying to find a company that works for you, that has the benefits that you're looking for. And I'm happy to answer any questions. So feel free to drop them in the comment section. If you don't know, my name is Alexis. I post here on YouTube every single day. Um, yeah, about all things tech sales, breaking into tech, career pivots, navigating big life decisions, solo traveling as a Black woman. So if any of those things appeal to you, feel free to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.